Cool. 18 is going to be enough to cause him that last hit point of damage. He has essentially whatever you need him to have for the sake of what you want to forage.
Salt
So he's got 8
and
things worth of
MSG.
stuff on him. MSG, nice, clever. So you're going to start climbing back up.
Well, I'm gonna fucking
D6, a D6 progress. You're going to throw it up all the way up. Give me a strength check.
Okay, go with my rope. 8 plus 5 plus 2 equals 15.
And 15 is a success, you jammy bastard.
Guys, don't worry.
Easy, got it. He's got a rope now.
It's really frustrating because it reinforces his disposition.
Fucking horseshit, he never learns.
He never learns.
Okay, so you're going to have a long rest down here. You might want to start foraging some more food.
Yeah, maybe we should go to Fungal Forest or Reflecting Pool.
Hello, and welcome to Daggerheart, Azerim.
Yeah, we need to go to both.
Shall we start with the
seafood? We don't have meat. We don't have mushroom. We need things.
Shall we go to the Reflecting Pool to start with?
Yes.
The reflecting pool first?
Because we do need seafood, so.
Okay. Walking for so long in the dark underground now, your eyes immediately pick up on the faintest of twinkling light shining on the wall ahead. As you round the corner, you see the source of the twinkling is a dimensionless void of millions of twinkling stars. After a moment of confusion at staring out into space, your other senses start to pick up on the gently lapping sounds of water and the smell of seafood. Before you lies an enormous glassy lake, perfectly reflecting the uncountable glowworms above.
Oh, glowworms as well.
Reflecting room.
Glowworms.
What about glowworms?
They might be an ingredient as well.
You could
Imagine having a
one of the
lovely little
harvestables.
dish that has like some effervescence to it. That'd be fucking awesome.
There is on here as
Put
one
that
of the
on the
forageables
main.
if you wanted it.
What's that?
Just put it on the main.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, in terms of things in this room, you have the glowworms. You have the lake, which has fine quality water. If you're cooking or cleaning or anything with the water from the lake, it's mostly clean.
We're going to need
If you
water.
got to the mire first and tried to cook with that water, not so much.
We are going to need water for if we make a seafood bisque or something. We're going to need water.
There is also fish, squid, shellfish, and seaweed in here. But I will tell you as well, as Rosemary told you, there is danger that lives in this water as well.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think it's just an abundance.
I think
wanted
she's
to-
full of shit. I think she's just
We don't
bluffing.
have a fishing rod.
No, you don't. You did have wood and fibre, and I was waiting to see if you would want to use that to make a fishing rod, but you've just used the last of the fibre to
Can
make the...
I use...
Oh, well, at least we've got a basting thing now.
We'll try and baste some fish out of
both got rope.
If you want to now use, now that it's a new day, you do have rope. Now that it is a new day, the forageables from the first day have reset where they're going. So if you wanted to make use of my quick harvest or quick forage rules, to just say, we go back, we kill the dryads, we get more fibre, and we don't have to roleplay all that. I've just got
No, I
mechanics
want to
for-
go through it slowly.
Go through it one at a time? Cool. I want to go fuck that dryad. I never got to finish getting my end away.
But that would take hours, right?
I would roll a number of hours to see how long it would take you to climb back up, kill the dryads, come
I'm
back
going to
down,
spend a
all that
hope
stuff.
point
But I would
to
just
reach my pack and pull out a fishing rod.
very good.
Yes, please.
Not a fishing rod, but rope. Would be,
okay.
string.
Well,
string
well,
would be fine.
String, yeah. Let's do that.
We've got rope.
Very good.
Surely we
So,
can make that.
Spend your hope. Mark out a string, because you don't fish with a rope.
You know, there's only one like,
I don't know about
Speak
you.
for yourself.
A rope that's strong enough to hold you as you climb up a fucking cliff.
Think about the size of the fish you can catch.
I just asked and he said it has to be it has to be mundane.
So we probably need a hook too.
All right, so you reach into your wanderers thing, which I gave you specifically this background. It didn't really fit with wanderers, but it did fit with like Greg being a shopkeep who just has shit.
has everything.
So you just have stuff in your shopkeep inventory. You bring out some string for the sake of a hope, and you've got now string and wood, which somebody can now craft into.
Yeah, we could craft it into that and then use our shitty lettuces as bait.
Sure, that's right.
Well, I mean, the bit of
Fish favourite food.
Freeze-dried
but
lettuce.
to go into the role play, as it goes in, it'll
Looks like
unfreeze and it'll just be like
yeah,
kind of
that makes sense.
flap around, and that'll
Alright.
be interesting for fish.
So we're going to use a D8 for your wood and a +1 from your string, and just make me a crafting check.
gonna need
You're
a
a crafter.
I'm a crafter.
You craft it for me.
So
I
give
just
me a
give you the
crafting
thing.
check.
So I'm
finesse
combining string that you pulled out of your ass with
with the wood. The last
wood.
of your
Is
wood.
it a wood hook.
That's true.
I mean, I thought it was the rod.
But could you use it for
You
both?
can fish without a rod. Like you can use a
enough,
string.
this is-
Like your string plus. How do we make a hook? Like a bone.
Yeah.
Put bone.
Bone.
Just
you
wood.
could do bone.
You could make a.
You could also put bone.
Make it a
into
bone,
if you want
way
for
better with
better
bone.
quality.
We do need to keep one of those bones for a
Good
bone
item
broth,
ratings.
possibly.
Yeah.
It would add to your item rating for the
Yeah,
rod.
we've still got one bit of bone there, so
Yeah,
we'll
okay,
keep
great.
that
Let's
there.
do that then.
All right, so bone and wood. You using your glue?
Yeah.
To glue it together.
Yep.
No, you can just
So the glue
you can
on
just
this-
tie it. You can just.
No, I don't use the glue.
right.
I never
So
know
wood.
quite the effects of whether it anyway.
It just makes it better.
13.
13 plus. It's plus my fucking. What was it? What was it?
Knowledge.
Is it strength? Can I strength?
Finesse, I think, for this one.
Plus 1.
So what was it? Sorry, 13.
13 to 14.
With fear.
14 with fear.
14 with fear. That'll be enough for a success with fear, which from crafting will give you. Where's my crafting rules? All right. Let's see. It's 8 plus twice the number of things, which is a DC of 12. So 14 is a success with fear. Yes. Crafting tools. Have you got any crafting tools that help with this? You did have the crafting book, so you want to
could
re-roll.
re-roll the 4.
You're already succeeding
Oh,
with
yeah,
fear.
crafting book.
So if you want to re-roll
yeah.
the hope to see if you can succeed with hope instead.
Hiya.
Do it.
Hiya. You ready? You ready?
Ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, ready? Hiya.
I'm ready.
6.
So,
That is better though.
And 9.
That's
Yeah, it
good.
is better, but it's still with fear. So it's a success with fear. You've used your crafting book. Did we have any crafting tools made? No.
We got a sweet harvesting dagger.
drop
harvesting
not
dagger.
We got a chisel and a spoon over here.
Yeah, no, those are not applying here. So let's go with the equipment
What
modifier.
are
No
basic
experience. Oh,
supplies?
experience modifier. If you wanted to mark a stress to add on your crafter experience, you could add a 2 to the
Yep.
the die. The
Yeah, crafter experience. Sorry, what was
Mark a
that?
stress.
Just adding 2.
What's
Got
that?
your experience on the
From
right hand
this
side.
Experience.
Oh, there it is.
Crafter. Mark a stress to add the 2 to it.
Add 2 to it. Hiya.
Cool. So we're going to roll the quality of the ingredients you used for it, which is 5. 5 plus 2 from your crafting is 7. 7 plus being a success with fear adds a plus 1, so it's an 8. So you've got a fishing rod with an item rating of 8. So mark that down. You've got it.
Sure.
Do you want to do it? You hold it.
Fishing.
Fishing rod, item rating 8. Every time you use it, goes down by 1. Won't matter too much
Rod.
for this.
Plus 8.
With a 1 shot. So you make you craft up your item. Normally that would take a short rest, but I hand with that. That's finished. Ding! You've got yourself a rod.
Oh yeah.
You're standing by the lake's edge. Are you just going to try and fish for something? Are you looking for?
Let's make a boat.
Are you looking for out of glue? Out of glue and bone.
Glue and freeze-dried lettuce.
So are we just a string and a hook? Like those
I think we put a little bit of lettuce on it to as a lure.
string hook. I
not
go
even
out
bait, it's a
to
lure.
the little peninsula if I can see it, just to get out a little bit deeper. Is there any little peninsulas? Just little bits.
Sure.
Yep.
Go out just a little bit. Okay, great. It's going to be a bit deeper out here.
You put a little bit of lettuce as
Pop a
well?
lettuce on it.
Put a little lettuce on.
You know what?
We'll give you a benefit
No.
for that.
Can I take
I reckon
can I
get
take
a
an HP
get a glowworm.
and do a bit of my fucking flesh?
Okay, you can indeed. Yeah.
There are glowworms in the cave.
I give you worms.
Maybe we grab
I gave
a
you
glowworm.
worms in the cave that you're fishing in.
Let's see how
I
that plays
gave you worms in the cave you're fishing
Like,
in.
we need
It's
some
can I
bait.
use
Fucker's
flesh?
like, got it.
Yes. Yes, you can take a finger off if you want.
maybe a glowworm.
Oh well, I'm down that road
He's
now.
already done it.
I've already gone like a bit of just off my fucking thigh. And then I just go, don't worry, that's 1 HP.
Peregrine just passes out.
Hacks at it.
Good bait.
Okay,
Fingers
As we
crossed,
are-
I like the taste of human flesh.
so
I would
here's,
imagine they do. They're monsters.
here's a fun little mechanic.
Oh God.
Yep.
Budget, what have you done?
I haven't done anything
What have you
bad.
done?
I haven't done anything bad.
I think you might have.
This can only be good. This can only be good.
Shark flesh goes into the
Let
water.
me. I wonder what happens when blood goes into the water where dangerous monsters live. Let me use
hell.
a
worms.
reaction. Let me use a reaction that's literally called blood in the water. When a creature within range of the shark marks any HP from their attack, you can mark a stress to immediately spotlight the shark, move them into melee range, and make an attack. So as blood from you drips into the water, I'm going to mark a stress, doesn't even cost me a fear, I'm going to mark a stress for the shark to immediately move it into range and attack. So let's do a standard attack, which is toothy maw, 2d12 plus 1 physical. What's your evasion? 8, right?
Evasion 8.
Yeah, easy hits you. Easily hits you.
What's the point? What's the point of having evasion? If it just never works.
In case I miss you, I'm rolling to attack and I've got to get an 8 or more to hit. Be more evasive if you don't want to get hit.
Have 14.
Oh my god. You have so much fucking luck. I got snake eyes on a 2d12 plus 1. So I got 3 physical damage to you.
Oh wait, snake eyes? Like double ones?
Yeah, double ones.
That's a critical success, isn't it?
No, that's when I'm rolling on to hit.
attack, yeah.
So the Dungeon Master still uses a d20, not a d2d12s.
Right.
So Snake Eyes on the damage is just a 1 and a 1 and plus 1. So you get 3 points of damage from this.
Can I just can I just ever so slightly retcon? Because I would have done this.
Sure.
Once if there was like an initiative phase, which was and
Which
we'll
there
just come back
isn't
from
in the
lunch.
game, established.
Well, I know, but we come back from lunch. Like, what's going on?
I know what's going on here. The shark's biting you.
What's it called? One sec.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. So you're going to reduce that from minor damage to nothing,
Yeah.
is what you're saying. I wonder if I'm using unstoppable damage wrong, because I think it only goes away once you've done 4 attacks, right?
Hang on. Should I just read it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Once per long rest, you become unstoppable. You gain an unstoppable die. At level 1, your unstoppable die is a d4. Place it on your character sheet. Let's say I'm just going to pretend it's here for now. Place on your character sheet in the space provided, starting with the value of 1, facing up. After you make a damage roll that deals 1 or more hit points to the target, increase the unstoppable die value by 1. Okay, we'll be doing that.
Yep. We are using it right. So it only increases when you damage something.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you could go unstoppable and then choose to never do damage, and just for the rest of that game, you just reduce all severity of physical damage by 1 threshold. You add your current value onto the damage roll, and you can't be restrained or vulnerable.
I assume that it reset to the dice reset after sleeping.
Once per long rest, I imagine it resets.
Anyway.
So yes, the shark deals damage to you, and you ignore it with unstoppable. You slap the shark in the face.
I don't even use armor. I just go, get out of here.
You slap the orca in the face. So then it is going to. Let's see. I'm going to use a fear to highlight it again. It's going to do a rending bite.
Give it come on. Yeah.
Okay, successful attack. Whenever it makes a successful attack, all PCs within far range lose a hope and I gain a fear. Within far range, so that's all of you. You all lose a hope and I gain a fear from the first successful attack against you, even though it did no damage.
We all lose a hope.
Yep,
we all lose a hope.
A passive feature called Terrifying. It is such a terrifying orca that you all lose a hope and I gain a fear. Then I spent.
I'm here for accurate minis and nothing else.
then I spent that fear to do the rending bite. Rending bite. When the shark makes a successful attack, or the orca, makes a successful attack, the target must mark an armor slot without receiving its benefits, so it can tear through your armor. All right. See if we can beat your evasion first.
8.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
So it's gonna do. Slightly better this time. 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 physical.
14. So I didn't understand what you mean about the armor slot.
14 physical damage. So instead of, so you can do the.
So I'll go to
normal.
my bullshit now. That's down to minor damage.
Cool. You can do your armor slots as normal.
Okay, and yeah.
But every time it hits you, it also reduces an armor slot from you without any effects from the armor.
Oh, my total armor.
Yeah. So that first bite that hit that you negated all the damage of.
Yeah.
You mark an armor slot from it. The second one that just hit you again, you mark another armor slot.
Oh, so you've lost 3 armor slots in a way.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
That's dumb.
That is it's got rending attack. It's rending through your armor as it's biting you.
Stupid.
Do I want to go again 4 more times?
Stupid. That's dumb.
No, I don't want to go 4 more times. Actually, instead, I want to use the
No,
environment.
I don't think I'll go actually.
Nope, I don't think you will. That's not how this works. I will instead use another fear to activate one of the environment actions, which is Undertow. Spend a fear to have a character near the water or underwater get caught in some seaweed or pulled into the water.
So we're enjoying Daggerheart, but I'm enjoying playing in the Darklands campaign. So you know all about it, because you've been watching it?
Love it.
Yeah, so, my character, whose name is...
the top hat guy.
Yeah, whose name is?
Top hat guy, Grim Naz.
Yep, so Alan knows that, and Ben's character's name is...
Brasmond.
So Alan's watching and loving Into
it.
the Darklands. So if you're enjoying this, go watch our other campaign, Into the Darklands.
Brasmond.
So as you fish this shark and it brings up with the blood in the water, the shark
Where was the shark?
The shark then starts to...
The orca.
The orca. The shark's behind the orca. As you fish up this orca...
Let's just say it's an orca.
it gets attracted by the blood in the water, and then it starts to thrash. It catches the
Orcas are ruthless.
It catches,
they're brutal. They're more dangerous than
sharks. The fishing rod and pulls you into the water.
Orcas also go
Let's see
after
if
blood
it
as well.
successfully achieves that. Whoop.
Spend a fear to pull a character into the water.
So I don't get any say.
The character has a restrained condition.
Ron, what have you learned about cutting pieces off yourself and throwing it into mysterious lakes?
Shut up, Greg.
I'm just thinking, Podger.
The character is restrained, and I'll use a nice blue one for it. You are drowning.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Does it now want to bite you again, or do I leave it to you? Now, well, let's spotlight you guys now.
We watch him drown.
We let it murder.
I use my spotlight to actively try and drown him some more.
Yeah, I roll watch Bodger drown.
Somehow you failed
It's an
that.
11 with hope.
Success.
You hope he drowns.
You hope he drowns.
I generate the hope, and then I use that hope to make sure he drowns.
Yeah.
I am going to use my staff and just shoot into the water and aim at the orca.
Okay.
So this is this. So I'm a 12, 8, so 24 plus. Oh, no, 24. I've done the plus. 24.
24 damage hits.
See that.
Please.
And then what do? I do 2d6 plus
So what do
10.
you get for? You get the 2.
Because for maths reasons that Rob explained to me at the beginning of the game.
It's the rules is written onto Demiplane. The staff he uses one of the particular traits, and I've said that's not Barradoon's primary trait, so I've just switched it over for him.
8, 17, 18, 19 damage.
19 damage is mid-range for him, so he's going to take the major. He's going to take the major damage.
She's
so
a
that's 2 points.
She's a lovely orca.
She is going to take. Let's go Orca, 2 hit
He
points.
only attacks women.
The orca is going to take 2 hit points.
I only attack female orcas.
I'm going to spend a fear to say that the magic that you're using dissipates in the water and gets him as well. So you also take a hit point of damage.
To be honest, I don't mind that.
You take a hit point of damage unless you want to mark it off with an armor.
I love that. Like we should all just start shooting in
I'm
there.
just going to knock it as nothing because of my
Knock it as nothing
abilities.
because of the abilities.
Just because I'm unstoppable.
Why
Get
not?
out of here.
So Barradoon blasts something into the water. It dissipates to.
I blast a thing into the water as well.
Okay.
I bolt beacon.
Feels familiar.
Bolt beacon at Bodger.
I bolt beacon towards Bodger. 12, 15,
And you
with hope.
Nice. I didn't mark my hope on before.
And
You guys could start rolling with fear. That'd be great.
it's 15, and then so,
Well, you
15 good.
It's all up on me, didn't you?
15.
15 hits. Yes.
Cool. So 2 d8s. Where's my other d8 there? Damn, 4, 6.
6 points of damage is below its minimum range, so that is just 1 hit point to it.
Does someone want to do? We get 1 per day, 1 each per day. Oh wait, per game or per day?
I don't know what you're talking
For what?
I just
Answer the question, Rob. Per day or per game?
combo moves, ally moves.
Common move is per game.
Per game, okay, so I can't-
you can initiate once a game, but somebody else
you
can
don't
initiate with
initiate.
you.
I was just saying, if someone wants to initiate with me and ally roll, like I was thinking, Rowan, if you grab it and be like, aim here, like,
Yep.
You can do that.
Increase.
which you'd have to spend the 3 hope, but
I doth not haveth 3th hopeth.
What are you doing?
Right,
What are you
well,
doing?
Me.
Okay.
I attack.
Okay, sure.
Well, I was going to say I
You
can attack.
go.
Do you want to do a combo with me? We can do a magic.
I reckon Bob needs to do a teleport thing and get inside the orca and explode it from the inside.
Great, I'll just use my teleport function, which I don't have, Alan.
I don't know.
you
what
do.
you got.
Shadow step.
There's shadows inside
shadows
of the
inside
orca.
the-
Thank you.
There are shadows inside the orca.
That is a weird detail. I suppose that could.
So,
This is a very dark cave
Thank
with
you.
twinkly glowworms, so there's
Right.
lots of shadow around.
All right, I teleport into the shadow inside the orca.
You don't have to
do that?
Oh, you do have to do a spell.
If it was the killing blow, I would allow him
that's
to
the
do
wrong
it, but
thing,
this is not the killing blow. So you
Can't
can
do
do
that,
so.
Bob.
I'm telling you, you could hold off until I'm hinting that it's almost dead and then do it with like Bob's bloodbath, or you can do it now, do some damage to it, but then end up either inside it or in the water.
Let's not do
You
that.
just end up in its stomach.
Yeah.
nice. But with daggers, and then you just start cutting.
No, I just fire at it with my bow.
Do you want to do a combo wombo with me?
What's the benefit of that?
We both add our
Both roll.
damage
You
together.
take whichever roll you want.
Whichever's
you both
better.
gain a hope if you've rolled with hope.
Yeah, sure.
And then you add the damage of both of you together.
Okay.
You can be a bit more excited about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Are you using your bow? Are you?
So
Yes.
So we could
mark
do.
off 3 hope to initiate a tag team. Boop, boop, boop. Both roll as if you're rolling an attack.
I'm glad I'm doing this.
What did you get?
Not quite yet.
Is one of them a 1?
Seven and 8. Mine is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So we're going to use.
So we'll use mine, I reckon.
Yeah.
Are we glad that we did a combo?
I think we're
Yes.
glad we did a combo.
So we're going with yours, and it
But
was.
with fear.
Sweet, I get 2 fear.
I told you I got it covered.
Thank you. Literally, give me
So
2
combo
for
one.
what
Now we both do our.
Now both
damage.
roll the damage of it.
Plus.
Add the damage together.
Hey, double 6. Does that do me a critical anything?
I mean,
On damage,
you have
do you
sneak attack as one of your rogue features, don't you?
Does it do anything on damage?
Yes, I do, but that's only if I'm cloaked and hidden. But I'm not.
Cloaked or hidden, or
There's
creature
a
within melee.
Yeah.
Which is in melee with Bodger. So you get your
so-
extra sneak attack damage on that.
Yeah, so that's 12 plus 9.
It's 21.
21. Plus 3.
24. 24 plus
18 total.
24 plus 18 is 42. 42 damage is not quite double the shark's maximum severe thing, so it's just going to take the severe, which is 3. So it'll take 3. The orca, sorry. The orca is going to take.
She is going to take 3.
She is going to take 3 points of damage from that. Does quite a lot of damage to it. It's looking bloodied.
I teleport.
Here we go.
I teleport inside.
You got it.
I see its mouth open up, and I can see directly down into it. And there's a shadow in there.
Yeah.
As you're getting ready to teleport, I'm going to interrupt with this to take some more actions on it before you destroy my shark.
Orca.
What shark, Rob?
The shark that looks like an orca, it's part of its disguise.
must
It
be
has
the
a feature
fantasy
called
thing. We're in a-
it has a feature called disguise self as orca. If the shark is in a glowworm cave,
No, in
it
my
can
brain,
look like
it is
an
an
orca.
Are you happy now? He's satisfied now. So it is a shark that has disguised self as an orca.
Those
I've used
mechanics
the
sound
feature.
quite awkward.
I've used the feature to highlight it, to interrupt and highlight. Oh, actually, you rolled with fear, so I didn't need to spend the fear to highlight it. It just comes to me anyway. Then I'm going to spend the fear. I don't need to. I've got an attack. Just going to do a regular attack on you. Try and beat your 8. Ooh, I rolled a 7. Plus 2, 9. So it still beats your evasion. It's going to hit you for. That's 13 plus 1, 14 points of damage.
That goes into major, and then I bring it down to minor. Then I use an armor.
Use an armor. It bit you with rending bite. You mark up another armor.
That's all my armor.
How dare I use my features of my monster?
That's all my armor. That's all my armor gone.
You might be able to
I
get
am
fixed
happy.
after this.
I am happy. If they cannot mark an armor, they must mark an additional HP. So now it's going to start getting to you real bad.
Is it?
Yep. You've gotten rid of all of that damage from its attack, though. It did do a successful attack, so terrifying comes into place again.
Oh.
I got nothing.
Okay, no, vengeance.
Vengeance!
When an adversary with melee range succeeds on an attack against you, you can mark 2 stress to force the attacker to mark a hit point.
Okay, do it.
So I'll take 2 stress, you get to take a hit point.
Okay. Put the extra stress, gives it to the... There we go. And then it did a successful attack against people, so everybody with terrifying, everybody within far range, which is everybody, has to lose a hope, and I gain a fear.
Oh, there goes all my hope.
Oh, God.
I'm officially hopeless.
This sucks. I'm on 1 hope. I'm just holding on.
I wonder how often in every Daggerheart game someone makes that hopeless.
Oh, and
gag.
then you did...
hopeless.
let's see, it's
Oh,
not
it's probably
attack.
painful.
I think it'll be every single
did a,
Daggerheart game.
I mean, after
You
today,
did a reaction to it, so you're now
everyone will copy
going
me.
down in your...
Oh, am I
breath
drowning? Can I make go now?
you almost, if I don't want to keep going.
Let me have my go.
Yes, almost. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
I'm going to conjure the. Where is it?
A helpful little man that helps us kill the female orca.
I'm going to use this one because I don't have a mini of a horde of electric eels. So the eels also have a feature where it looks like a swarm of rats.
I mean, the blue rats, so it works.
They are blue rats.
Shot
I'm going to conjure electric eels. So as they are frenzying or in the essentially the chum of the water of this thing's blood and yours,
Oh my god, eels! Oh no, don't worry, those are just rats.
they are going to move into space as well. Move to highlight to use them. They have a feature called Horde, where they all get to make their attacks all at once, essentially,
they?
without extra fear.
Are they considered one enemy?
They are considered one enemy stat block, yes. I'm going to use a fear to now actually get them to use their feature, which is Paralyzing Shock. Mark a stress for them. To make a standard attack against all targets within... they can just make a standard attack. Never mind. Read ahead. They're just going to make a shocking bite against you.
That's shocking.
And a bite.
That's still going to hit
evasion.
you. That is going to be 2d6, so they've got less bite than the shark, obviously. Who'd have thought? That is...
Where's the shark?
7 plus 4 is 11. 11 points of damage to you.
Get out of here. No, I'm not interested. Not even a remote interested.
11 points of damage takes away from Unstoppable. Then I can mark a mark a stress to then paralyze you. Anyone hit by this attack, you were hit. You just didn't take damage, but you were hit. Is then paralyzed by shock. So you mark a stress for being shocked by the electricity of the electric eels.
Was that the effect of paralysis?
You've got a lot of
Just
stress.
max-
You're
max-
you're gonna be
max-
forced-
I'm actually going to be stressed.
You're going to be stressed out. 'cause
It doesn't
you're
have
being-
like there's not a lot of like conditions in Daggerheart. There's not a lot of
conditions.
conditions. A lot of it is just represented by extra stress and lack of hope and stuff like
I
that.
like that.
Do I want to then? I think I'm done. Spotlighting you guys.
Oh, can I go?
Do it, baby.
Can
I
get
jump
out of the
inside
place?
You can
the
attack
orca.
it if you want.
Oh, if you think you've got a killing, you go.
Do it, baby.
Whether or not you think it's
Do
got
your thing.
enough hit points left to.
I mean,
do
Rob did insinuate
Let's
it was
go.
very
I think
hurt, and then
I
one more
I just take a stab and it'll work out for me
Let's
as
go.
it always does. I shadow step into its mouth.
Okay.
Well, deep into its gullet. I see it go. "Rah!"
Seeing it
And I'm
open,
like,
the shadows are. You're like, there it is. It's just biting at you. The eels are coming at the same time. You teleport inside. What does it normally take to do this? Stress to do it?
stress, yeah.
1 stress to do it. I'll just make it a standard attack, like using your shotbow attack, essentially.
12 and 10.
12 and a 10.
Hey.
22 with a fear.
2 with fear. Fear is going to give me a fear, but that is a success. You are going to roll plenty enough damage to do 1 hit point to it. Describe the kill.
Right, well, as I'm through the power of bullet time,
Yeah, man.
I shove my bow on my back and I whip out my swords as I'm teleporting in. Because time slows down as I'm doing the teleport shadow step.
Totally
It's like Interstellar. I lived like 7 years every time.
Of course.
So I do a lot of Bob's time.
Yeah, I have a lot of bob
So,
time.
she's my bow.
I jerk off a few times on the way. But you guys don't see. No one sees it. And then, so I just dive inside and I've got my daggers and I just go, and I just like stick them up and around. So it just goes
Chop its head off.
and it just slices it in
Nice.
half.
Which is good because it hasn't really come into play because you didn't try to harvest one of the burned guys. But under harvesting the creatures for their stuff, I can choose to increase or decrease the quality die if you haven't thought about how you're killing it.
Yeah,
so if you tried to harvest wood from the dryad, it would have been one die size lower. But because you've essentially filleted the fish and that's going to be what you're going to do, I might actually increase the quality die on it.
Heck yeah. Let's pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
You cut the head off this shark from within, maintaining the body of this shark that looks like an orca. But you are now teleported next to it in the water. You are also going to be drowning unless you can do stuff to
No, I
get
don't
out of
think
there. And in the meantime, the electric eels are going to go for you.
Nah. I'm super keen to have a go.
Have a go. I reckon you have a go.
I'm gonna get out of the water. Can I get myself out of the water, please?
You can
paralyzed.
if you want. It
I thought
doesn't have that
that
much
was
of an
just a-
effect on
that
it.
was
Just
just a
give him an extra
stress.
stress.
Right.
Yeah, you just surface yourself to the top of the water. All right, that is your action. So this goes down, but then goes away.
On the shore?
Sure, you can.
okay.
As you are leaving, the electric eels are going to take an attack at you, I'm going to say.
Okay, oh, they still have that mechanic. Attack of opportunity.
Not the opportunity, I just had to spend a fear to highlight them as you went.
So is that not a
towards
thing?
the
Attack of opportunity, is that not a thing? Interesting. That's intriguing.
So wait, sorry, just it doesn't happen.
gonna
There's
do an
not an
attack at
attack of
you.
opportunity mechanic as such.
That's good. It's going to hit. Oh, double sixes plus 4, which is 16.
That's major damage. Now it's minor damage, but I don't have any armor. So I have to take it. I have to take the hit.
You have to take the hit, and I'm going to mark a stress to use the electrifying feature of the paralysis to give you another stress.
Oh,
So as you are swimming away from these eels, they shock you and bite you one more time before you're out of the water. Now you're out of the water and no longer drowning. You're still in the water and drowning though, but you've got a few rounds. You'll be fine,
can I
hopefully.
can I fucking throw my hammer at them?
Sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Say it one more time, but like real energetic for the edit. For the edit.
But now that I'm out of the water, can I throw my hammer at them?
What a great idea!
I'm going to throw my hammer at them.
I love tabletop role-playing games. We're having fun with it. Crit!
Crit.
Critical success.
Oh,
shit,
man.
it's a
That's
crit.
3 crits you've
Don't
had
get the
this
hope.
fucking
Crit
game.
success, mark a hope,
I've had
clear a
crit.
stress.
I know you have.
Mark a hope, clear a stress. Mm-hmm. That went really well for me.
And then max out the damage on it, which would be 24 plus 4
really good.
plus 16. Right? Are you on 3 on the unstoppable? Or
I think I'm just 1 at the moment. But now I think
you're up to a 3 on the unstoppable, right?
No, you only attacked once. I think
I'm now up to 2. If it reset like after the long rest. I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know quite how to. Let's just say 2.
I mean, he's only attacked once since
So
he did it.
14. Sure. 14 plus the 24 is 38. 38 plus 2d12. 38 plus 2d12.
Roll
Do I roll again?
Roll 2d12.
4 and an 11, so 15 with a lot of fear.
15 with the fear. I'll take the fear back.
What is the ratio of
but
fear
that
to
is a
hope you've kind of
success.
been doing?
Oh, pretty much all fear.
Yeah.
You guys are on the same team, mate. You guys
Yeah.
It's you 3 versus us.
That's how Daggerheart works. You have one player who's
I knew it.
Fish milk. We're using fish milk.
Yep.
What part of the recipe are we going to
No,
use?
it's not fish. Not a fish. It's a mammal.
Fungal forest.
Just over there.
You don't think there'll be any mushrooms in the fungal forest?
Okay, so there's the buttons for Into the Darklands. Now, Brinley's character's name is... Soot. And Britt's character's name is... Rachel. So go see Soot and Rachel over on Darklands campaign. It's over here.